Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is 𝐉𝐴𝐤𝐤, and in this video, we are going to deploy Netflix clone using DevSecOps process. And here you can see this is the project structure. So first, we are going to create Ubuntu EC2 instance with instance type of T2 large and with 15 GB of memory. And after creating this EC2 instance, we are going to connect to this instance and we are going to install Jenkins and Docker in this Ubuntu EC2 instance. So here you can see these are all the stages of our Jenkins pipeline. So from the first stage, it will take the source code from the GitHub repository. So here you can see this is the repository. From here, it will take all the source code. And here you can see in the second stage, OWASP will scan all the dependencies for our project. And here OWASP is a security tool. It will generate vulnerabilities like low, medium, high, critical in dependency check. So here you can see in the third stage, Docker will build the Docker image. And in the fourth stage, Docker will tag the Docker image and it will push the Docker image to the Docker hub. And in the fifth stage, DockerScout will scan our Docker image for any of the image analysis. Basically, here DockerScout is also a security tool which is provided by Docker. And in the sixth stage, our Netflix application will be deployed to Docker container. And here you can see, and finally, if our pipeline build is success or fail, we will receive mail notifications from Jenkins. So this is all about of our project structure. Let's connect to AWS Management Console and let's start our video. So here you can see this is my AWS Management Console. So let's select EC2 and here you need to select instances and here we need to select launch instances and instance name I'm giving Netflix and AMI we need to select Ubuntu and here we need to select this and this is free tier eligible and we need to confirm this and instance type I'm going to select T2 large and key pair we need to select key pair. So here key pair is nothing but it is login credentials for our EC2 instance. And when it comes to networking settings we need to select VPC and here we need to select subnet and we need to select security group. So here I'm providing all traffic security group and when it comes to storage we can give 15 GB or else 18 GB. So you can go with 15 GB. So here I'm providing 18 GB. So here we can directly select here launch instance and we need to select here instances and let's keep instance state is equal to running. And here it will display all the running instances. Right now we don't have any of the running instances. So let's reload this and here you can see our Netflix instance is in running state. So let's connect to this instance using MoboXTM. Here you can use MoboXTM or putty it maybe anything. So we need to copy our public IPv4 address. So here I'm using MoboXTM and here we need to select session and SSH and we need to paste here public IPv4 address of our EC2 instance and here we need to provide Ubuntu and here you need to provide path of our key pair. So here this is the key Mumbai key pair and open and OK. And here you can see it was connected to our EC2 instance. So let's clear the screen and first we need to update our instance by hitting sudo apt update -y. So it will update our instance. And let's clear the screen. Here you can see right now it is an Ubuntu user. So we need to convert to root user by hitting sudo su. Here sudo su is nothing but it will convert to root user. So here you can see SU stands for super user and it was converted to root user. And let's create a file with 𝐉𝐴_Jenkins.sh and let's keep this in insert mode. And here we need to provide script to install Jenkins. So let's go back and here this is the repository. I'm opening this repository. So here you can see this is the script to install Jenkins. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here and let's save this. And when I hit LL, here you can see for this file it doesn't having executable permission. So we need to provide executable permissions to this file. So you need to hit sudo chmod 777 jenkins.sh. So again when I hit LL, here you can see it was having executable permissions like read write execute read write execute read write execute to jenkins.sh file. Let's clear the screen. Let's hit ls So here this is the file. So to run this file you need to hit sh jenkins.sh, and it takes nearly 2 to 3 minutes to install Jenkins, and we need to wait for that time. So after completing this, so in this repository you can find each and everything, like this is the script to install Jenkins, and this is the script to install Docker, and this is the DockerScout, and this is the email notification from Jenkins and everything. So let's wait for some time. Here you can see Jenkins is installing. We need to wait for some time. And here you can see Jenkins installation has been completed. So now let's try to connect to our Jenkins. So here we need to copy our public IPv4 address, and let's open new tab, and we need to paste our public IPv4 address, and here we need to provide 8080. So Jenkins runs on the port of 8080, so here we need to provide 8080, and here you can see this is the password of our Jenkins. So you can generate password in another way, like you can directly copy this path up to here. You can directly copy this, and you can directly hit here sudo cat, and you can directly paste that path here. And here you can see this is the password of Jenkins, and this is the password of our Jenkins. So you can copy anything. So I'm going to copy this, and here I'm going to paste it here. And here we need to select continue and select never. And here we need to select install suggested plugins. So Jenkins will install some of the plugins. So these are the plugins. So it takes nearly again 2 to 3 minutes to install all these plugins, and we need to wait for the time. Here you can see plugins installation has been completed. So here I'm giving username like Vijay, and password I'm giving Vijay, and confirm password I'm giving Vijay, and full name also I'm giving Vijay. And here we need to provide email. So here email I'm giving vijay at the rate of gmail.com, and here I'm going to select save and continue and close, and here we need to select save and finish. And here you can see Jenkins is ready. So we need to select start using Jenkins. And here you can see this is the dashboard of Jenkins. So let's install Docker. So directly come here, and we can directly select this, and I'll come here, and let's clear the screen, and I'll paste it here, and okay. So now it will install Docker. And let's clear the screen. Now let's hit docker hyphen version. So this is the Docker version, and if you want to see in detail, directly hit Docker version. So this is the complete Docker version. So let's clear the screen and let's go to Jenkins. So this is my Jenkins. So we need to install some of the plugins. So we need to select Manage Jenkins, and here you need to select plugins, and here we need to select available plugins. So here we need to select Docker, and here we need to select Docker, Docker commas, Docker pipeline, Docker API, and Docker build step. So we need to install all these plugins. After, we need to install OWASP, and here I am going to select here OWASP dependency check. And after completing this, we need to install email extension template. So here you can see this is the plugin. So we need to install this plugin. At last, let's install Blue Ocean plugin. So this plugin is not mandatory. So if you want to see your output and if you want to see your pipeline in a beautiful way, so you can install this plugin or else avoid this plugin. So here I'm going to install this Blue Ocean plugin, and after selecting all this, we need to select here install. So here you can see plugins was installing. So it takes nearly again 1 to 2 minutes to install all these plugins. And after completing this, here we need to select this. When you check mark this, Jenkins will restart. And after completing this installation, we need to integrate all these tools with Jenkins in tools. So I will explain you while doing that. So let's wait for some time. And here you can see plugins installation also completed. So here we need to check mark this. So here you can see please wait while Jenkins is restarting. And here you can see it was asking username and password. So previously I have given username Vijay and password I have given Vijay. So here we need to select sign in. So here you can see this is the Jenkins, and let's close this and directly select dashboard. And here we need to select manage Jenkins. And previously we installed some of the plugins like Docker, OWASP and email extension template. So we need to integrate that plugins with Jenkins. So to integrate that, you need to go to tools. And at last you can see dependency check installation. This is OWASP and this is Docker. So you need to select here add dependency check. And here name I am giving dp-check. And here we need to select install automatically, add installer. So here I'm going to select install from github.com. So here I'm going with this version 9.1.0. This is the latest version. So here you can see Docker installation. So here we need to select add Docker, and name I'm providing Docker. And here also we need to select install automatically, add installer, and here we need to select download from docker.com. And here this is the latest version. And after completing this, we need to select apply, and here we need to select save. So we have integrated the tools. So now let's log into our Docker Hub. So directly I will select here Docker Hub, and I'll open this first link. And here you can see right now we don't have Netflix image. So let's go to Jenkins. So we need to provide our Docker Hub credentials with Jenkins. So I'll explain you why I'm giving this Docker Hub credentials means I will explain you while writing Jenkins pipeline. So to give your DockerHub credential with Jenkins, directly select here manage Jenkins and directly go to credentials. And here you need to select global, and here you need to select add credentials. And here you can see kind, you need to select username with password. So here you need to provide your DockerHub username. So here I am providing my DockerHub username, 𝐲𝐤𝐢𝐳67 @gmail.com. So this is my username of my DockerHub account. So we need to provide our DockerHub password. And here ID we need to select Docker, and description we need to select here Docker. So after completing this, here you can see again I'm telling you we need to provide our DockerHub username and password with Jenkins. So you need to select kind username with password, and here username you need to provide your own DockerHub username, and you need to provide your DockerHub password. So ID I'm giving Docker, description I'm giving Docker. So this is optional, you can give whatever you want. So here I'm going to select create. So this is my DockerHub credentials. So now we need to set up email notification. So directly go to manage Jenkins, and here we need to select system, and directly come to at last, and here you can see email notification, and here you can find email extension, and here you can see extended email notification. So you need to fill all these. So before doing this, you need to go to your Gmail account, and we need to generate an application password from our from our mail. So here directly select your profile, and directly here select manage your Google account, and here directly select security, or else directly select here directly go to search bar and select app password. So here you can see app passwords. So here you need to provide your Gmail password. So here I'm providing my Gmail password, and select next. And here you can see this is app password. So I'm giving app name like Jenkins. And here we need to select create. And here you can see it was generated one application password. So we need to copy this. So here I will save this in any of the notepad, and here I'm going to remove this, and I'll paste it here. So remove spaces in between, guys. Remove this and remove this space and remove this space, and temporarily I will save this. So now here you can see from our Gmail account we have generated an application password. So we need to give this application password in our Jenkins credentials. So directly go to again Jenkins, and directly select again manage Jenkins, and here directly select credentials, and here also you need to select global, and here you need to select add credentials. So kind you need to select username with password. So here you need to provide your Gmail username. So here I'm providing my Gmail username vijay56 @gmail.com. So this is my username. So you need to provide here your application password. So here you can see, so this is the application password. So I'll copy this. This is the application password, and I'll go to Jenkins, and I'll paste it here in password. So here we need to give any of the name, like I'm giving mail credentials, mail hyphen cred. So here I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it here. So here you can see again I'm telling you, you need to generate an application password from you need to generate an application password from your Gmail account, and you need to provide that application password in Jenkins credentials. So kind you need to select username with password, and username you need to select your mail username. So this is my mail ID username. So this is the application password which have been generated. So here you can see this is the password. So this is application password, guys, not your Gmail password. That is application password. So here you need to give any of the name. So here I'm giving mail-thread. So here directly select create. So here you can see we have given our Gmail credentials here, and this is our DockerHub credentials. So after completing this, directly select here manage Jenkins. Directly select here system. So right now we are going to configure email notifications in Jenkins. So directly select here extended email notification, and here you can see extended email notification. Under SMTP server, you need to select smtp.gmail.com. So you need to provide like this. So here you need to select SMTP port. So here SMTP port is 465. You need to select this, and here you need to select advanced. Under advanced, in credentials, you need to select your mail credentials. So previously we generated an application password from our Gmail account, and we have given that application password to Jenkins. So this is the one. So you need to select this Gmail. So here after selecting this, you need to select here use SSL, and up to here it was completed. So now directly go to email notifications. So here again under SMTP server, directly select smtp.gmail.com, and directly select here advanced, and here you need to select use SMTP authentication. So here you need to provide your Gmail username again. So here I'm providing my Gmail username like 𝐕𝐗𝐺𝐠56 @gmail.com. And here we need to provide application password which we have been generated previously. So I have stored my application password here. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it here. And here after completing this, you need to select use SSL, and here provide SMTP port again 465, and here you need to select this test configuration by sending email. So again here you need to select your Gmail ID, Gmail username. So here I'm providing my Gmail username like 𝐕𝐗𝐺𝐠56 @gmail.com. So after completing this, when you select apply, it will save all these details. And here you can see when I open my mail, right now we don't have any of the mails from Jenkins. So let's go to Jenkins, and here when I select test configuration, you will receive a mail from Jenkins to your mail account. So here you can see email was successfully sent. So when I open this, here you can see test email. This is test email sent from Jenkins. So Jenkins is sending some of the mails. So this is only the testing purpose. So let's go back, and let's go to Jenkins, and let's go to here default triggers, and here select always, and failure is okay, and here you need to select success. And after completing this, directly select apply, and directly select here save. And after completing this, we need to write Jenkins pipeline. So you need to select new item, and here we need to give the pipeline name. So here I'm giving Netflix, or else Netflix hyphen. Okay, Netflix is enough. And here you need to select pipeline and okay. And here we need to write our Jenkins pipeline. So let's start writing our Jenkins pipeline. So when we write any of the Jenkins pipeline, here pipeline always starts with pipeline, and here we need to provide agent any, and here stages, and here stage. So here we need to give the stage name. So here I'm giving clean workspace. So here we need to provide steps. So inside this we need to perform our command. So here I'm giving clean workspace, and let's write second stage. We need to come here and again provide stage, and here I'm giving git checkout, and here you need to provide steps, and inside this you need to write command. So temporarily I'm going to save this. So here I'm going to open pipeline syntax, So here we need to provide our GitHub repository URL. So directly go to your GitHub, and here you can see this is the repository which I am using for this project. So these are all the code, and here you need to select this code, and here you can see this is the repository URL. Directly copy this and come to pipeline syntax, and here you can see under sample step you need to select here git, and directly select here git, and you need to paste here repository URL, and here you can see branch name is main. So directly come here and provide branch name main. So here you can see this is the public repository. So you you can directly select here generate pipeline script. So if you are using private repository, you need to give your DockerHub GitHub credentials to Jenkins, and here you need to select the credentials, and you need to select here generate pipeline script. So here I'm going to copy this, and I'll come here and I'll paste it here. So first it will clean the current workspace, and it will take the source code from the GitHub repository. From here it will take the source code, and after completing this, let's come here and let's write third stage. So this is the OWASP. So previously I have created a pipeline, and that is hard to generate, guys. So directly I'll open code here again, and this is the stage OWASP stage, and I'll copy this, and I'll come to Jenkins again, and I'll paste this. So this is the OWASP, and again let's write another stage here. So in this stage, let's build Docker image. So build Docker image, and here we need to give steps. So under steps, we need to perform our command to build our Docker image. So this is the shell command. So we need to give sh, and here we need to give Docker build -t Netflix and dot. So image name I am giving Netflix. So when I come here, and here when I hit Docker images, right now we don't have any Docker images. So here you can see we don't have any of the Docker image. So when I select here Docker ps-a, we don't have any of the Docker container. So in this stage it will build Docker image. So here dot refers to local path, or else dot refers to Docker file. So here let's come here and let's write another stage. So here I'm providing stage, tag and push to Docker Hub. And here we need to provide steps, and inside this we need to write our command. So let's select script, so let's temporarily save this again, and let's open again pipeline syntax. So here you need to select with the Docker registry. So here you can see you need to select with Docker registry. After selecting this, you need to select here generate pipeline script. So here previously we have given Docker Hub credentials, so you need to select that here. So after selecting, you need to select generate pipeline script, and I will copy this. I will copy this, and I will come here, and in between we need to paste it here. So here I will remove this, and inside this we need to write our commands. So here I am going to provide Docker tag Netflix. So this is our image name. So here we need to provide our Docker Hub username Vijay Gidturi / Netflix:/latest. So here latest is nothing but latest is our tag name, guys. Docker image tag name. So after completing this, let's come down and let's write another command to push Docker image to Docker Hub. So let's write Docker push Vijay Gidturi / Netflix:/latest. So here you can see in this stage, here you can see in this stage it will build Docker image. So in this stage, here you can see in this stage, in this step it will tag the Docker image. So in this step it will push the Docker image to the Docker Hub. So now let's write Docker Scout to scan our Docker image. So let's drop down this and let's directly come here and provide here another stage. And here you need to provide. So here you can write any of the names, guys. So here I'm writing like this. Here I'm writing Docker Scout image analysis. And here we need to provide steps. And here also I'm going to provide script. So temporarily I'm going to save this by hitting apply. And here again we need to select here with Docker registry, and we need to provide our Docker credentials. So when I select here generate pipeline script, it will generate a script. You can directly copy this again and directly go to Jenkins pipeline and paste it here. So remove this. So inside this we need to write some of the commands to scan our Docker image. So let's see sh Docker Scout 𝐓𝐸𝐤𝐤 slash Netflix colon latest. So you need to provide same like this. So after completing this, and again sh Docker Scout CV is, and here directly provide your image name, Docker image name. So I'm going to paste it here, and again sh Docker Scout. Here you need to provide recommendations, and this is how you need to write your Docker file and sorry Jenkins file. And after completing this, let's write last stage to build our sorry to run our Docker container. So here provide again stage, and inside this I will write deploy to container. Okay, yes, deploy to Docker container. And here we need to provide steps, and inside steps we need to write our command to run our Docker container. So here I'm providing sh and Docker run hyphen itd hyphen name. So this is our image name, and hyphen p. Sorry, this is our container name, guys. So this is our container name. Container name I'm giving Netflix. So hyphen p stands for port. So here I'm giving 4000 colon 80 Netflix colon latest. And yes, guys, and I'll apply this. Last, we need to write email authentication one. So you can see here stages. So you need to come here, and I'll apply this, and I'll go to my GitHub. So this is the script. You can directly copy this and you can directly paste in Jenkins, and you can directly paste it here. So here you can see whenever Jenkins pipeline is passed or failed, it will display, it will send mails to our Gmail. So here you can see first it will display current build. So again it will display job name, that means our pipeline name. So it will display Netflix, and it will display build number, and it will display our build URL. and it will send to vijaygiriduri56@gmail.com. So with this email we have integrated in our Jenkins. So here provide your own Gmail ID. So again I'm explaining you each and everything, guys. So here you can see from the first stage it will clean the current workspace, and in the second stage it will take the source code from the GitHub repository, and in the third stage OWASP will scan all the files of our project, and again in the fourth stage Docker will build our Docker image. So here you can see for Docker image I am giving the name like Netflix. So here you can see in this stage Docker will tag the Docker image, and it will push the Docker image to the Docker Hub. So when I open my Docker Hub account, so when I reload this, right now we don't have Netflix image. So here you can see we have only Starbucks image, but we don't have Netflix image. So in this stage, it will push our Netflix image to Docker Hub. Again, in this stage, DockerScout will scan our Docker image for any of the image analysis, and it will display peak view and the CVs and recommendations and everything. And I will show you that output. So here you can see in this stage, Docker will run our Docker container. So here, why I have given 4000 means when I go to my Netflix repository and when I open my Docker file, here you can see this is a Docker file. Here expose port I have given 4000. So that's why here I have given 4000. So here you can see that's why I have given here 4000. This is our export port of our container. So 80 is our service port. And here you can see this is our image name Netflix colon our container name Netflix. And here you can see this is the email notification one. So whenever Jenkins pipeline is failed or passed, we can receive notifications. So this is the script. So let's directly select here apply, and let's directly select here save. And after completing this, we need to select here build now. So now our Jenkins pipeline will start building. So here you can see it was started. So here you can see clean workspace completed. Git checkout is going on. So Git checkout is nothing but it will take the source code from the GitHub repository. And here you can see OS file scan. So I'll open this in a new tab again. And here you can see all the output. Here you can see you can find all the output here. And here you can see in this stage OS scan will take nearly 20 to 30 minutes to complete only this stage, guys. So we need to wait for the time. It takes nearly 20 to 30 minutes. It depends on your internet connectivity also. So let's open this output, and it will scan all the files. You can find the detailed report here. You can see all the records is 2,49,649. We need to scan all these records. So it takes nearly 20 to 30 minutes. So let's wait for that time. And here you can see our pipeline got failed. Let's see why it was got failed. Let's see. And here you can see OWASP files can also completed. So in Docker build stage it was failed. Error permission denied while trying to connect docker.env. So let's directly come here and let's hit sudo chmod 777 where run docker.sock. So here see it was throwing here where run docker.sock. So we need to give executable permission. So we have given that. So here you can see we have given executable permissions. So now let's run another time. So let's close this first build. So here you can see our pipeline got failed here. So we will receive mail like your pipeline has failed like that. So let's open this mail. And here you can see failure. And here you can see project name Netflix and first build got failed. And you can find by clicking this, you can find the output. And I will open this in a new tab and I will show you that. And here you can see it was redirecting to here. So when I open here console output and you can see detailed report here why it was failed. So here you can see in this stage it was failed. So let's close this, or else if you want to see another output, so you can directly open this attachment and here you can find all the output. Here you can see detailed output. This is all the OWASP scan. Here you can see git checkout and this is the stage of git checkout and this is the total OWASP scan. And here you can see in this stage it was failed. We can receive mail like this. So it was got failed, so we have given executable permission. So now let's select here build now, and you can see now second build. Here you can see second build was going on. So now let's see the output parallelly. Here now OWASP file scan is going on. Here you can see OWASP file scan is going on. So here you can see Docker is building Docker image. So previously it got failed here. Now it was working. So let's open this. And here you can see it was building. And here you can see another stage. Now it was tagged the Docker image. Now it was preparing to push the Docker image to the Docker Hub. So when I open this, when I reload this, we don't have Netflix image. So here you can see we don't have Netflix image. Within 1 minute or within 1 minute you can see Jenkins will push our Docker image to Docker Hub. So here you can see it was got failed here. In this stage Docker Scout it was failed. So let's open here. And here you can see tag and push was completed. So let's open this and let's reload this Docker Hub. And here you can see we received Docker image. Here you can see last push less than a minute ago. This is our Netflix image, which was pushed by Docker. So which was pushed by Jenkins. So this is why I have given Docker Hub credentials to Jenkins. So let's go back. So this is the image and let's see. Let's open this and let's open this. And here it was failed. So Docker Scout not found. So let's do one thing. Let's close this. And here also declare to post actions completed. So when I open this mail, here you can see again build got failed. So here you can see this is the project name. Second build again got failed, and you can find all the output by opening this. And or else you can directly open this attachment and you can find the output here. It will display each and everything. So here you can see Docker Scout it was failed. So now let's do one thing. Let's go back and let's go to that here. Meanwhile, here let's do one thing. Let's select here Docker login. And here provide your Docker Hub username. So I'm providing my DockerHub username. So now you need to provide your DockerHub password. So now here you can see our login got success, and let's go to here to my GitHub repository, and let's go back. I'll open this repository, and here we need to copy this, and we need to paste it here and enter. This is the DockerScout one, guys. Previously it got failure, so that's why I'm going to install this DockerScout. So let's go to Jenkins again. So again, let's select here build now. Now you can find here third build, and here you can see third build. So let's open this output parallelly again. And here you can see Docker tag and push. Here you can see layer already exists. That means it already pushed Docker image to Docker Hub. So let's see Docker image analysis. Here you can see in this stage. Previously it got failed here. So now let's see. And here you can see now it was working. DockerScout quick It will show all the quick. So let's see. Here you can see it was now working here. So let's open this third build, and you can find the detailed report. So Docker Scout is scanning out Docker image. So here you can see 0 high. Here you can see. So here you can see 0 high, 5 medium, 3 low. It was showing each and everything. Size is 100 MB and packages 199 packages. And these are all the vulnerabilities. And these are all the CVs. And here you can see these are all the CVs. And each and everything is completed, you can see. And at last Docker container also created, and here you can see sending email to vijay5756 at the rate of gmail.com, and our pipeline got success. So when I open this pipeline, here you can see this is our complete pipeline, and our pipeline got success. So when I open this mail, and here you can see success message. So when I open this is our project name. That means this is our pipeline name, Netflix. So when I open this, here you can see our pipeline name is Netflix. So, and this is the third build. So when I open this, and here you can see currently this is the third build, and third build got success. So here you can see it was showing build 3, and this is success, and you can find the output by opening this. So here you can see, and you need to select here console output, and you can see all the detailed output here. And or else directly close this and open this mail, and here directly open this build log. So when you open this build log, you can find all the output. Here you can see all the output which was sent from Jenkins to our mail. So this is how you can receive notifications, guys. So I have integrated this Gmail notifications from Jenkins. So let's open Jenkins pipeline. So let's access our Netflix clone. So directly copy public IPv4 address of our EC2 instance, and you need to access with port 4000. So export port of our container I have given 4000. So we need to access with port 4000. So here you can see this is the output, final output for of our project. So yes, guys, that's it for today's video, and this is our final output. And here you can see this is the complete pipeline, and I will provide you all the scripts, and I will provide you the complete pipeline in this repository, in Netflix repository only. I will provide in a readme file and everything. So after completing this practice, try to remove your EC2 instance, guys, because we are created under T2 large. So you need to terminate your EC2 instance after completing this. So here you can see, in first build, OWASP taken nearly 39 minutes, 38 seconds. Previously, when I was working on this project, takes only 20 to 30 minutes, but right now it taken nearly 39 minutes. So Yes, this is the complete pipeline and this is the final output of our project, guys. And this is the mail received from Jenkins. Our pipeline got success, and this is the project name, and this is the build number. You can find the logs from here. So yes, guys, that's it for today's video. And after completing this, directly go to your instance and select your instance, and directly select your instance state, and directly select your terminate instance. So if you are not terminating your instance, AWS will charge more money from you because we are using T2 large. So that's why you need to terminate your instance. Directly select here terminate instance and select here terminate. And here you can see it successfully terminated. So when I reload this, it is in shutdowning state. So let's close this, and it is in shutdowning state. So when I reload this, it will not work now. Everything will not work because we terminated our EC2 instance. And yes, guys, that's it for today's video. And if you like my video, please do like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. And see you in the next video. And bye.